You wake up already feeling like you are not good enough. The mirror shows your face, but your mind shows only flaws. The first step is to catch that voice before it becomes your truth. You write down one victory. You got up on time and kept the meeting. Then another. You paid the rent with almost nothing left in your account. Confidence is built from evidence, not from beautiful words. You choose one task you have avoided for a long time because of fear. You call the client, send the resume, or walk into the empty gym. The fear does not disappear. But now you make the decision. You stop agreeing when everything inside you is screaming no. Your boss demands unpaid overtime. You calmly refuse. Guilt comes first. Then quiet self-respect takes its place. For one evening, you remove other people's perfect lives from your screen. What remains is dead, an empty kitchen, and your real path. Self-worth grows when you stop betraying yourself. You begin to notice how you speak to yourself. One mistake no longer turns you into a failure. You replace judgment with one question. What can I fix right now? You organize your desk, your clothes, and your schedule. The chaos around you quietly convinced you that you controlled nothing. Now every cleared space gives you back a sense of control. You start spending money on growth, not on appearances. A course, books, dental care, everything you kept postponing for years. You prove to yourself that your future deserves investment. You choose people who never require you to become smaller. Some meetings leave you ashamed, exhausted, and completely empty. You leave early without explaining why you deserve respect. You do what you promised, even when nobody is watching. At 6 in the morning, you go running through the cold rain, and for the first time, you begin trusting the person within. You stop waiting for permission to take your place. In the meeting, you raise your hand and calmly share your idea. Your voice trembles, but you no longer hide it. You learn to accept compliments without turning them into jokes. They say, "Good work." You simply answer, "Thank you." You let the recognition remain instead of pushing it away. You stop apologizing for every request and every message. Instead of saying sorry to bother you, you speak directly and respectfully. Your existence no longer requires a constant explanation. You choose clothes that no longer make you want to hide. You straighten your shoulders and enter the crowded room without your phone in your hands. You still feel nervous, but you no longer look invisible. You allow yourself to make mistakes in front of others. The presentation freezes. Your words become tangled, and several people look at you. You take a breath, continue, and realize the world did not collapse. You stop measuring your worth only by salary and status. You earned less today, but that did not make you less worthy. Money reflects a period of results, not the price of your identity. You begin caring for the body you ignored for years. You see a doctor, go to bed earlier, and buy proper food. Self-care is an action, not an occasional expensive reward. You stop returning to places where you were constantly diminished. You delete the chat, block the number, and endure the silence. Loneliness is frightening, but humiliation slowly destroys you from within. You learn to ask for fair payment for your work. Before the call, you write down your price and refuse to lower it. The client goes silent. You hold the pause without explaining yourself. You stop waiting for the day when insecurity completely disappears. You enter the new project with fear, not after it. Self-worth grows every time you choose yourself. You stop explaining your choices to people who will judge you anyway. You change your job, your city, or your social circle without asking for permission. Other people's disapproval no longer becomes your inner sentence. You begin noticing your progress, not only the distance left. A month ago, you feared the call. Today, you lead the negotiation. You save these moments to remember who you have already become. You stop punishing yourself for days when your strength is gone. Sometimes victory is a shower, a meal, and one answered email. Rest no longer feels like weakness you must earn. You choose a goal that matters to you, not one that simply looks impressive. Maybe it is a small studio, peaceful work, or one free evening. You stop building a life designed for other people's applause. One day you face the mirror again after a difficult day. You are still imperfect, but you no longer see an enemy. You see the person you have finally stopped abandoning. You stop hiding your desires behind the word impossible. You open a spreadsheet and calculate the cost of a new life. A goal stops being a dream when it gets a price and a date. You allow yourself to be a beginner and look awkward. The first session goes badly. Your hands shake. Everyone seems stronger. But the following week, you open that door again. You stop confusing self-worth with permanent confidence. Sometimes you still stay silent, feel envy, and fear rejection. The difference is that you no longer destroy yourself for it. You look back at the person you were 6 months ago. He feared emails, bills, conflict, and his own reflection. You did not become someone else. You stopped betraying him. Now you understand. Self-worth cannot be earned once and kept forever. Every morning you choose again to respect your boundaries, your body, and your word. And one day, the mirror shows no perfection, only someone you trust. If this video helped you see yourself differently, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Here, we will keep becoming stronger, one step at a time.